Om Shanti. Hello everyone, I'm Janara Goring Goring, BK Yogi from Australia. I've been asked to do a welcome to country for the International Silence Retreat. So I welcome you to this retreat and welcome you to the country and the lands on which you live. In Australia, we do welcome to countries for all events that happen and occur on First Nations peoples' lands. We do this as a way of honouring and recognising that First Nations people have lived sacred and spiritual lives on their lands for thousands of years. They have nurtured the planet, the environment, the animals and the plants, and each other through the ways in which they live. They are the original yogis, and they have also been remembering the cycle and the world and the things that are going to happen to the world. In First Nations cultures, there is founts of knowledge. And so this tradition, which we now do in a modern way in Australia, welcomes people to our lands. It's a spiritual tradition. We ask people to respect each other on their lands. We ask them not to break the laws and to live by moral code while they are here. We ask them to respect and honour the traditional owners of the land and all the people who live here so that we can engage and be together in a harmonious way. We live by the law of Kanyini, which is the law of harmony and unconditional love. We practice this with ourselves, with each other in our relationships, and with the planet and the animals and everything living in the world. We also live by the law of Napaji Napaji, which is about giving, receiving, sharing and caring, and looking after each other and being caring of people together to create a unified, cooperative and collaborative society. So I want you to contemplate the lands on which you live and the First Nations peoples of those lands, and thank them for looking after country so that we can enjoy its benefits today. So welcome to the retreat. In Baba's love, Baba's yard, Om Shanti, Uapalya, thank you.
Om Shanti. Welcome to Australian Retreat Centers. Everybody loves retreat, and when we are in retreat center, it's very easy to observe silence. In silence, we connect with Shiv Baba and we receive a lot of power, whichever power we need, because Baba is almighty and we can receive love, peace, bliss, happiness, cheerfulness, tolerance, patience, whichever power we need. So Australia is blessed to have two retreat centers in Sydney, around Sydney, and one in Melbourne. And everybody loves, especially Leura, where there is mountain, cold, and very nice nature. The stream is there with mineral water. So in disaster, I hope there will not be any problem to get clean, pure water. Silence bhaktis are really helpful, and that too, being in a retreat center, it's really wonderful with a gathering and Bap Dada with us. So travel through all the retreat centers and enjoy silence bhakti. Australians are friendly, loving, and they will enjoy your company. You will also enjoy their company.
Welcome to the Silence Retreat. In these final moments of the Confluence Age, our beloved Bap Dada is calling all his children into silence. And so this retreat is the beginning of a whole series of retreats where we're going to visit the retreat centers of the world and enjoy deep silence in all our special retreat centers that Baba has given the family in all corners of the world. We're going to begin in Australia, and Australia has been blessed with 4 retreat centers. And when Daddy Gulzar was here, she said it's like a parent. When a parent has 4 children, you love them all, but they all have a different personality. And that's how I would describe the retreat centers in Australia. So over our silence retreat, you're going to visit all these 4 beautiful retreat centers. And we're going to begin in Baxter on the Mornington Peninsula, which is outside Melbourne. This is the original retreat centre of Australia in an award-winning building and has such a beautiful spiritual atmosphere. From Baxter, we're going to the Yarra Valley, which is our newest retreat centre. And the Yarra Valley is a place which is about an hour and a half from the centre of Melbourne, east from Melbourne. And its specialty is its beautiful natural setting with so many animals on the property. Kangaroos, koalas, wombats, and so on, and you'll meet them all. From the Yarra Valley, we're going to the Blue Mountains, which is a very historic part of this country. This is Baba's biggest retreat centre in Australia on 132 acres of World Heritage area. And we'll also enjoy the beautiful silence of that place. And then finally, we're going to visit the retreat centre south of Sydney, about 1 hour at Wilton. And this is a very, very homely retreat centre where you can deeply relax. All of them have their own beauty. And in all of them, you will move into deep, deep silence and experience the vibrations of deep peace. And we will enjoy our retreat together. But firstly, I would like to invite you to the headquarters of the Brahma Kumaris in Australia at 5 Dock, which is the inner west of Sydney. So welcome, welcome, welcome.
philosophy. It spans horizons, hiding places, still nights, endless waiting, in and out of sleep. Will it always be mystery?
Welcome, everyone.
Will there always be a missing part of me? Thinking back on all the things I couldn't see in front of me, a mystery. Almost set in motion, untold, never spoken, no, because of me. Will it always be a mystery? Will there always be a missing part of me? Thinking back on all the things I couldn't see in front of me, a mystery. A mystery. A mystery. Will it always be a mystery? A mystery. Will there always be a missing part of me? Thinking back on all the things I couldn't see in front of me, a mystery.
Om Shanti. Welcome to the Centre for Spiritual Learning, internationally known affectionately as Baxter. It's on 22 acres of property, and the accommodation block and the conference centre is about in the middle of the property. We bought it from the bank, the Commonwealth Bank of Australia, so it's always been a place of learning and a place of richness. And the architect, it won awards for its architecture. His opinion was it was now fulfilling its real purpose, so we agreed with that. The brother here, Lakshmi Kumar, he has put his heart and soul into this veggie patch, and so we have organic vegetables coming from here, and you can feel the energy. That this is a place that's been developed with a great deal of love. You can feel it when you walk into it. The architect was really very keen to have this bridge, and everyone who was building it said, but it's a bridge that goes nowhere, and yet it's the bridge that goes into the centre of the tree area here, and it's quite lovely. It gives you that feeling of groundedness, and so it really complements what we teach, being peaceful in the mind, and then you can go for a walk in this small area, but quite powerful. So please walk. Lovely. There's just a view of the spring and the lake. We have these throughout the property. Nothing is really good or bad. Thinking makes it so. This is a totem pole which was planted here by the local indigenous people, the Kulin Nation in this area, and you can see it's been painted by the children, and these are the children's feet, because as you know, the children are very significant to any family, and this is certainly a family population. The indigenous people in this area have programs here as well. We call it the Trimurti, but this is like a nest for Banjul, which is the local deity, a place where they could feel rest and power, take some strength.
I have no fear right now.
Welcome to the Yarra Valley Living Centre. As you can see, it's such a beautiful place with over 100 kangaroos wandering around, wombats, koala bears. Very beautiful, but most important, it's a place for silence and for meditation.
World is spinning, and I am singing, getting high on your perfume, playing loud your favorite tune. I wake up every day and I find that I love you more, that I love you more than I did the day, than I did the day. The day before.
It's been set up by the Gawler Foundation for people with cancer to help them recover through a plant-based diet and meditation and positive thinking. So now they have given this amazing place to be used by the Brahma Kumaris, 40 acres. So we are just really enjoying the simple beauty.
Out of time, whatever I do, you're on my mind.
I might drown He's the lover. You know I'm a dreamer, and I hope that forever
This is a very magical place for silence, not just the meditation rooms and the atmosphere that's been created, but also the nature. It's so easy to be in silence when we commune with nature. And of course, without all the elements that normally distract us, we're able to remember Baba even more. And in fact, it's so necessary at this time and in this place to do this work of remembrance.
With you, I can be sad with you. Just take my hand and fly up through the dreams where the skies are so clear. With you, I wanna stay with you. With you, I love the way that you love me today. Let's run up through the fields where the sun shines and heals.
So this is the maintenance shed, and here lives the tractor and 2 ride-on mowers and our little buggy. So all the machinery for looking after the property, gardeners, machinery, maintenance.
Since you have been gone, like I was told, you.
I'm standing under the guardian tree. It's very, very special to Aboriginal people, and they, especially the women, come and gather here on the branches to nurse their young. I'm standing in front of a circle of sacred stones. There's a ley line running across this property, and in the middle, the central stone has a rose crystal underneath to bring down that energy of the ley line. We need to make our mind so clear as the lake behind me. You can see the reflection. So when we are clear, others can see their own reflection. We reflect the light. We reflect Baba's light.
Like I was told, you're the only one. I can't be sad with you. Just take my hand and fly up to the clouds where the skies are so clear. With you, I wanna stay with you. I wanna stay with you. I wanna stay with you.
Hello to everyone. A very big welcome to Baba's Retreat Centre in the Blue Mountains, Australia. It's a beautiful property here with lots of lovely trees and bushwalks, and these pine trees, they welcome everyone. There's all sorts of different trees and beautiful flowers, It's a lovely place to be. We have many different retreats here. We have national retreats and international retreats. We have retreats for women and retreats for men and for children, silent retreats. And we have 2 retreats every weekend, and we can hold about 100 people here. So we're now inside the grounds of the retreat centre, and we have here the reception area and the main hall and Bubba's room. We have up here the rooms where people stay for the retreats. Here's where we register people when they come in for the retreat. And there's a little bookshop. And down here we have Bubba's room. We'll take you to see. So here we are in the hall, and this is a beautiful hall. It holds about 120 people. It's a very beautiful atmosphere, and for 20 years, every day, day in, day out, we've meditated in here. So it has a very beautiful feel about it. So this is our beautiful dining room, and we've got room in here and also on the balcony, on the veranda. We can have 80 people for a meal and enjoy it. And also there's room outside on the grass where there's tables. People can eat out there also. So this is Bubba's kitchen. We enlarged the kitchen. It's a very big kitchen and room for everything. And then outside we have a vegetable garden. This is the stone cottage, and it was built about 100 years ago. We have retreats in here every weekend, and people love it very much. And it's very beautiful to mix the spiritual with the beauty of nature. Here we are at the creek, and this is a beautiful part on the property, and there's a spring and we drink the spring water, and it's very magical. I hope you enjoyed that tour around virtually, and we'd love you to come one day in person and you'll experience it in real life time. So thanks a lot and see you again.
So it's a beautiful winter's morning here in Wilton, and I'm down by the dam. The dam is our little Naki Lake because we have a little track that goes right around, and sometimes we enjoy a little walk around the lake. And lately we've been even going boating in the lake, which has been fun. So I'd like to welcome you all here to Wilton in your Avyak form. We're a small family here of 7 residents. So Bubba's had this retreat for about 21 and a half years, almost 22 years now. Been a lot of karma yoga going on, a lot of good energy put into the place, and there's a nice atmosphere here. Om Shanti. This is Bubba's meditation hall. It has been renovated extensively, the whole building, since we came. Behind me you see the wall. We can unfold the doors and extend it into the other area. Here we have a beautiful place which is called Trevor Tank. Trevor Tank is a beautiful big open circle of concrete, and it's a lovely spot to oversee a lot of the garden area. Behind me you can see the vegetable garden.
And our hearts still run.
I feel great. Beautiful sun, beautiful day, beautiful people.
And one of the specialities of Wilton here is we have this beautiful pizza oven behind me. And it's an area that's been developed or renovated over the last few years.
The birds fly south as the light leaves your eyes. Hold on to your dream. Oh, I know you wanna scream. Since the day you're born, you're just a flower on your own, waiting for the sun to blossom, hoping to break through the storm.
And we have a nice outdoor dining area here.
A summer breeze, some silk and honey. A big white horse is running through the golden doors. You know you gotta take the ride. It's now or never by my side. Little Daisy, don't be shy. Nobody changes, they just lie. Take your own fate by the end. It's time to conquer your own land. Little Daisy, don't be shy. Nobody changes, they just lie. Take your own fate by the end. It's time to conquer your own land.
Many years ago, when the renovations were at their height, there was a lot of enthusiasm and everyone was in let's do it mode. Someone had the idea of building this stage, an outdoor stage for outdoor events, concerts and outdoor meditation and so on. So we've named it the Pavilion of Light. It's a beautiful space. Behind us is the nice garden area.